I don't care about visuals and font changes. I want a user interface that works with my mouse and my control pattern. Meanwhile, I'm stuck with trying to play this game for continuity's purposes. But I don't know if I even actually... Yeah. How's it going, Colette? I like a game that I can control. One of the reasons I enjoy playing San Andreas is because I can pretty much get the character to do what I want. Like when I push a button, the character does it. And Oblivion was actually pretty good about that. I could jump, I could press all these keys at the same time. I could jump, duck, draw my weapon, and go through a door. And then I would come through the door sneaking with a weapon drawn. Oblivion only lets you do one at a time, and it doesn't key log. So I'll press all those keys, and one of them will happen. And then the rest of them, I have to push all those buttons again. Part of the reason that I don't play it. Also, look how I'm clicking on load. If I click that, it will go down. So I have to click on continue or scroll like this, which is completely pointless. Why do I have to do extra things like scroll or reach up and touch the keyboard? Okay, this is working. But when I get into my game menu, then it doesn't. So I was like, I'm kind of in this
Just give the general some time.
midpoint. I'm at that spot where I'm too awake to go to sleep, but too tired to do something useful. Also, a little over a week ago, I got sick. It was one of those ones where you keep trucking and you're just tired and you can't do anything, and then one day you wake up and you're like, I can think again. So a few days ago, I woke up and I could think again. I want to say like Monday. So basically, it's like all through Christmas, all Christmas week, I was just sick as a dog. Um, yeah, it's been like 9 days since I got sick, and even yesterday, and a little bit now, I keep going back and forth between, I get like this wave of heat, and I feel like, woof, I'm about to sweat. And then it'll pull back like 3 minutes from now, I'll be like shivering. So apparently I am El Sick Motron. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my space heater in the office here. How are you going? Doing? How's it? You? Why is my character going all clunky? Yeah, I just pushed that button twice. Character is so, like, it's hard to see what I'm doing. You know, I play the game because I like the people. I like the story, the lore, I like the attempt. And yes, I'm absorbing arrows so they don't shoot the extra gal that I just sliced because she ran into me like an idiot.
I keep watching these Ulfric comes through here. Talos guide the broken.
So different from the other games. It was a close call between the menus I like for either Oblivion or Morrowind. Morrowind is actually a pretty fun game to play once you figure it out. I make this into a bigger thing than it is. I mean, it's a game and I'm playing it. It's like golf.
What next?
You know how people get excited, they'll buy a new club, they'll get themselves an expensive $50 pack of golf balls, they'll go out, they'll tee up.
Let's see where this goes.
You know, they'll make time. They'll be like, okay, I finally got a little bit of free time. I'm gonna go golf, and then they go out to the golf course and they hit one of those brand new balls right into the lake, and then they get angry. That's part of the seeking of pleasures. I had trouble recovering from my trip. Your trip? Oh no. You gotta watch where you're walking. We'll get you some shoes and then you won't trip so often. High definition on the video. Give me a drink and I'll drive the cart. Let's see. So you like the video quality? It is good video quality. It is, you know, the graphics are a lot better. I care more about gameplay than graphics. I mean, this still doesn't look real to me. We are a couple of centuries away from anything like that. But give me a drink and I'll drive the cart. Cart? Oh, I was talking about golf. Ah. Reality.
Find another way out.
Welcome to it. I love golf. I mean, the clothes make me look fashionable. I like hitting things with sticks. And I like to wash my balls and smack them around. Okay. That seems to be a thing.
That doesn't go anywhere. Guess we'd better try this way.
I don't like being in the sun with no shade. That's why I get the shaded cart. Oh yeah, you can't call it a cart unless it's got a roof on it. Okay, what about those ones? How do we get those ones? Ah, there you go. Good job, buddy. Oh yeah, where's that hotkey thing? I thought I picked up a bow. No, I guess not.
I hate those damn things. Too many eyes, you know?
It's not the eyes, it's the legs.
Come on, hurry up.
Also, where would that many spiders find enough food?
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. Watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Sneaking, sneaking over the bounty main.
Almost there. Phew. That was close.
Oh yeah, I forgot this one's got crouch lock. Which kind of sounds like an STD.
That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
Owl mug and tea? Oh, that's cool. So what kind of tea? And what do you mean an owl mug? Does it have a picture of an owl? Does it look like an owl? Is it designed for use by an owl? Need to eat, sleep, and stay warm. It also adds challenges such as no fast travel. And leveling up only when you sleep. Well, that's what I want. Only level when I sleep. Survival mode. But I don't want no fast travel. You gotta be kidding me. No. I'm here for the story, not the challenge. Real life is challenging enough.
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. Better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Roll off.
My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
On the world map, locations that you have discovered have light icons, while locations you have only heard about have dark icons. You can select any location you have discovered to fast travel to it. Well, okay, so that's where we were. This is where we are. Shaped like an owl with gold paint and green tea. Sweet. Excuse me. My Christmas present to myself, as well as a treat for doing all that work to that building, I bought myself 2 80-pound dumbbells. And one of them came before Christmas. The other one didn't. I'm still waiting on it. It's 80 pounds in one box, and they are ridiculously comical looking, Colette. I'll send you a picture. I remember getting my 50s. And I set the 50s on the floor and took a picture of them next to my 25s. And I was like, they're so big. You should see these 80-pounders. I mean, they look like circus weights. But it's cool. It's really cool. And I'm strong. Rah! Pick them up and lift them. The cool part is that they're, like the 50-pounders, used to be hard to pick up, you know. But this 80-pounder, it's nothing. It's got a handle on it. One hand. Roop, 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 roop. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. My arms are getting pretty big on the front side, Colette. My biceps are nice, but I don't have any triceps. So I've been working really hard to build those up now. And I thought that the bench press was the tricep thing. But actually, narrow push-ups help a little, because it puts more on the back of the arm than the front of the arm. So that's one way. And the other thing is these behind the head thingers. So I started doing those, and this right in here just burns. Like I'll be like this and I'll go like that once, and it just, like, there's nothing there. It's like it's paper, it's gonna rip. But I've been doing that, and it's actually building up this area, and it's going down. So eventually I can start working this muscle instead of just these tendinal tie-ins. Man, it's so slow. This game is so slow. Why does it go through that theatrical thing? I'm like, open? And now here's this. So I've got to do more. I have to go down and click. Now my mouse is out of position. I have to pick up my mouse and put it back where it was. And then when I exit, it doesn't just snap over. It goes through that dark screen. I mean, I don't know why they added all of that. It doesn't make the game any more real to what reality is like. Might make it more challenging. He's like, let's split up, but meanwhile we're going to the same place. Come on. I'm gonna race you.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls. Shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
Oh yeah, we gotta make a stop here.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Stealth skills.
Thief, eh? It's never too late to take charge of your own fate, you know.
What? I thought he was going to tell me more about the other stones. Way strong. So I was like, well, alright. If I can curl that, and, you know, growing up, it was like,
Stormcloak territory. We're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
so like, you know, when I was a kid, I remember all the movies. You see guys with muscles and stuff like that. Watching them again, it's like, I'm bigger than that. Like, I saw I've never watched the movie Dirty Dancing. Uh, it just seemed destructive. I don't know. Maybe I didn't know the right. I don't know. I never watched it. It seemed like a girl's movie about disobeying what's good for you. But I never knew what the movie was about. But I was watching this video that reviews it, and there's a part where the lead guy, Patrick Swayze, picks up the girl and holds her up in the air, and you can see him struggling. Like, she jumps and he picks her up and he's like, as he pushes her up the rest of the way. And it had me thinking about, you know, doing clean and press with a barbell. But also it had me thinking about how there were different strengths of the action heroes. You know, like Sylvester Stallone, when he was in Rocky, he was looking pretty healthy, but he still didn't have as much muscle as like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's a bodybuilder. Now, interestingly enough, I found out there's a difference between a bodybuilder and a strongman. Strongmen are usually like just trying to pick up heavy things, whereas bodybuilders are trying to show off the muscle. So take Arnold Schwarzenegger for example. He would lift and make a bunch and get a bunch of weight, and then he'd go on a diet to cut everything down. And in that diet, you lose fat. You also lose muscle. So he's losing everything, but it shows off more. And what I thought was kind of interesting is that if you take like a strong man like Hulk Hogan, and compare him to Arnold Schwarzenegger, a bodybuilder. They both had the same size arms at the peak of their career. But one of them's 3 inches shorter than me, and the other one's 3 inches taller than me. And it's really a matter of like perspective over, you know, like actually comparing. And there's a lot of movie magic involved. I was watching the movie Twins, and there's a part where he's sitting there and his arms look huge, and then he like moves back and his arms shrink like they had doctored up the film. You know, that's kind of funny. So um I was like, well, all right, if I'm going for being big like that, or at least heading in that direction, self-improvement, you know, and also being stronger is really handy, Colette. I'm telling you, I'm all like, it's so easy to pick things up. It is so handy being strong. So, I'm like, all right, well, how much did Arnold Schwarzenegger curl? If I'm getting an 80-pound dumbbell, how big of dumbbells did he use? Well, 2 things. One, most people don't curl dumbbells at that weight. If you get above 50 pounds, they start curling barbells. It's cheaper to just buy plates and a bar and then mix and match your weights on up. A lot cheaper. These 80-pound dumbbells are ridiculous. I paid $190 for 2 thingers that I can just pick up and hurt myself with. But like I say, it was my Christmas present for doing all that big building. And I got the 50s. I made progress. So I got the 65s. I made progress. I don't want to stop. I got the 80s. I want to get up to hundreds. That'll probably be where I stop, but who knows. The biggest dumbbells I can find are 120 pounds. So let's say, for example, I'm like, all right, well, people, and this is the other part, is people typically use barbells, so how much did he curl on the barbell at his max? About 210 pounds. So that would be 2 100-pound dumbbells. The difference is that those you're curling at the same time. The dumbbells, I curl one, then the other. So my core power is only working on one of them. If you stand there and try to curl both of them at the same time, you've got one power plant fueling two. So I'm going to have to get above and beyond just using 100-pound dumbbells. But at least I have a goal. I know where I'm driving my car to. Well, whatever. It's all you, man. I do remember when I... I do remember when I first played this back in 2014. I was like, wow, this is really beautiful just to look at. It's still missing a lot, but it's very there.
Looks like nobody here knows what happened yet. Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill.
I saw a dragon.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all.
Gerda.
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here? We
Gerda.
heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerda, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Odd, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Stand drunk on the job again?
Odd, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? Huh. I'll be right down.
This is different for me. I usually follow the Imperial guy. Not on purpose, it just naturally... I'm over there in that building.
That's your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Raylo.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Raylo. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Raylo, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in.
Disney movie cartoon almost. Going to church soon. Uh-oh. Okay. Better hurry on and do that. Well, let me know how it goes. I'm feeling energetic. I'm gonna be productive today.
When I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Bit angelical, but I like the people. Stop short of just screaming. Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta have some passion, I guess.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It will take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric Storm. I'll let them into the house and, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low. I told you my sister would help us out.
First time I played this game, I was walking through town and stepped on a chicken and everyone attacked me. Never raises his voice to a yell.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulf.
Yeah, like Father Harris. He never yelled. He never held the book up and shook it at people. He relies more on logic than emotion, and that's what I require in my spirituality. That's why I'm still a Christian. That's why I'm still a Catholic. I can't necessarily say I like the way the Catholic Church operates. It's hard to like anything that's an international consortium. But I would say that the idea is good. Kind of like, you know, America, free speech, that kind of stuff.
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
Like, take, for example, the Bill of Rights or the Declaration of Independence. They're pretty good. It's kind of like the 10 Commandments, you know. How many commandments do you need? Wait.
So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house?
Not really. As big as the inn.
Well, I'll be. That'd be a sight to see. Not that I actually want to see one, understand. I hope that dragon stays far away from here.
Sure, sure. This is a nice house.
Talos guide you.
Okay, was the dragon on your side?
What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket. Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headsman.
Stir that pot rail off. Work it around, baby. How do I get to Whiterun? Do I just Whiterun?
Just head north.
Or can I walk there?
It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. So at least you won't run into any Imperials along the way. Just head north. Can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Damn faithless Imperials.
I'm so confused. Bleak Falls Barrow? No, but I've been to a wheelbarrow. It was a real wheelbarrow.
Eyes open.
I don't know, where is Bleak Falls Barrow? Can I store things in here? Fuck you, you stupid menu. Whoops. Damn it. This game. If you go to it before Whiterun, you'll save a trip there and back. Like 2 birds with 1 warhammer. Oh, oh, that's up on the hill, right? Up on the hill. Yeah, we're taking stuff with us so we can sell it. That's what we're doing. Yep, yep, yep. Isn't there some dude who asks me to do something? He's like, hey, can you take this up there? And then I do. Because I'm a dutiful Elder Scrolls player. Ashamed of my knowledge of this game. Probably people who know even more. Well, I guess that would kind of be like myself with San Andreas. You know, there's nothing to be ashamed about when it comes to knowledge. What was that about? Ooh, amethyst. Hey, I've actually cut a couple of pieces like that. Little triangle-y piece. How come this doesn't work? Whatever. Stupid misfunctional game. What's up?
Hello there, fellow traveler.
Keep.
One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Oh, okay. You play stuff. What are you doing?
Some may find their inspiration tucked away in tomes, or by carousing in the cities, but I find it here, in the vast expanses of Skyrim.
Ah, I am playing 2016's Skyrim Special Ed.
For a generous fellow traveler. But of course, what would you like to hear?
Age of... no, I want to hear Ragnarok the... Ragnarok the Red.
Ysmir's blessing on you. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
Well, that was worth $25. Wait, is there anything in here? Storage? No? Alright, whatever. Am I going the right way? Usually I just climb the rocks. At least there's no monthly auto renewal. Monthly auto renewal? Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I was playing San Andreas a little while ago, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, why am I doing all the races and side missions and that kind of stuff? I'm not gonna really benefit from it. I guess it's just kind of side gameplay. I'm supposed to go, like, somewhere else. I'm probably supposed to go from up here, right? That would make plenty of sense. Cause I'll walk around this rock island, just trying to figure out. Dragonborn's greatest hits. Alright. That makes sense. Oh yeah. Rabbit stew. You know, in case we have a nice roast chicken or something. I posted on Facebook and I am so glad that I got multiple comments from people, because it means I'm not the only person who was weirded out by the fact that the Ring of Power only makes you invisible. And not even invisible. It makes you, like, visible to the enemy. And you still make footprints on the ground. So, it's not that great of a ring.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Hey, you can't run off the bridge like that. Alright, bow puller. I did the VATS disable. In Notepad. I opened the Skyrim INI with Notepad, and then I added no VATS. So that's the only mod that I have. Everything else is the way it was intended. That's what that was. My supervillain monologue. My super vanillan monologue. It was pretty plain. $50? All that for just 2 songs? I'm in the wrong business. Alright, now is it this way or the other way? It's gotta be this way. Yeah, I think we took a shortcut, man. We're winning already. Up. Yeah, there we go. Reynolds wrap. Where the arches are. Okay, we're on our way. Yeah, I'm gonna foil their plans with some Reynolds wrap. We're talking about some brand name plan foiling. Zoop! Haha! I dodged. Your arrows are too slow and I can see them.
Can't hide from me.
Can do.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Alright, you want to do the bow thing? Let's do the bow thing. Have a good day, stranger. It's dandy, gnarly, and all that kind of stuff. Bye, Colette. Have fun at church. Church it up. Wave your hands in the air. If they ask, you just tell them. You just don't care. Wow, that didn't work.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead. Ta!
How did I miss him twice?
Ta!
Ooh, apple pie. Is that a metaphor? This is a pretty big barrow. Could haul a lot of dirt. A lot of mulch in this barrow. There's enough room for mulch and dirt.
What if Arbel doesn't come back? I want my share from that snow.
Just shut it. Keep an eye out for trouble.
Oops. Ooh, bars of stuff. A snack on that. I didn't mean to search there in particular. It just happened to be what I'm pointing at while searching. It's not like that's the particular place where they're storing. Creation kit to create a Khajiit skooma den. Crack kitty shack. Oh man, we should open a strip club and call it the Catty Shack. But we'll spell it with a K. Because the girls are all catty. They're acting catty over at the Caddy Shack. I'd spend all my money there. Oh, there's a sequel in this game, right? Isn't her name something weird like lifts her tail? You suppose old Argonian men have limp tails, and so they sell them tail strengthener? Kind of like performance enhancement, but for Argonians. Why wouldn't you reach over there and push it with a stick? Or a rope. Just get a rope and then you could put the rope on the thing, around the bar, come all the way back here and yank on it. Snake, snake, whale. Do you ever do alchemy? I have never really done alchemy except for in Oblivion, and that was just, like, very rarely. One of my favorite things about this game is how they tell you when things are empty. As opposed to Oblivion, that was a huge improvement. Search every box. I like honest game trailers. They have honest movie trailers, which are cool, but the honest game trailers are cool too.
Someone coming. Is that you, Homiez? Phuong. Soling. I know I ran ahead with the law, but I need help.
I saw, Vercauteren on the dark web. That's hilarious. Because I would believe it. Paralyzed. Completed the puzzle. Alternate timeline where they made it through. Huh. Well, yeah. That's cool. I could see that would be. So when you like it, does he attack you after that? With patches. Alchemy is near worthless without patches. Alchemy is game breaking as you can cause integer overflows. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing is that it's like a whole separate extra game. Just figuring out how to do it and then do it better. And it's like ultimate weaponing the game. But at the same time, it's like a lot of doing, a lot of collecting. It's wounded. I know it's wounded. I already wounded it. Doesn't this guy, like, he cheated his friends and he tries to cheat me too? Permanent paralysis fork. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's why alchemy is.
Get me down! Get me down! Get me down! Get me down! Help me! Help! Help me! Help! Help me out of here!
Is that a trap?
You! Over here!
The Swift?
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Where's the claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Let's see him fall into the next trap. Oh, well, that didn't work towards my advantage, did it? I was thinking he was going to get hit by that door. Oh, there's a golden claw. Find the secret of Bleak Falls wheelbarrow. We should probably just loot all that stuff on the way out, but then again, they might have like an alternate route. Garnet? Really? Where are they at? There it is. Ha! Real garnet. In the inventory. Right now. In a Pacific Coast run, you have to lure the skeletons into the traps to make it through this area. Oh, yeah. You know, I actually do that sometimes. I like to let the game handle all the dirty work. Ugh. That was a lot of dust. Whoa, that went way past me. I was like, I'm gonna touch it and step back. Whatever. You awake, dude? What's up, man? Man, he was like me on Monday. He did not want to wake up. I don't blame him. He's like, dag nabbit. I gotta deal with this. Oh, he's supposed to be facing the other way. Okay. Pacific Coast speed run. It's the California style. It's where you do it when you're smoking. You ever seen it done like that? They should have put that on the other side. It's all perspective. But thank you. Gotta get that loot. And then we'd take the golden claw to Jarl Ballscruff. These guys like old pickle jars or what? They just bust out and you were new in box. Freaking okay, wrong button. There we go. New inbox Draugr. We got to open it. Preserved for many years. How do you pronounce it? I call them Draugrs. Because, you know, they draw the grr out of you. Draugr? Drager? Draugr? I mean, there's a lot of vowels in there. There's silent letters. I think there's invisible letters, too. The Q is invisible. And silent. Which means you don't have to write it either. People just assume it's there. I know why she's angry. She's cold. And lonely. Probably because of the cold. Same way. Yeah. I mean, that... Dragger? It's not a dragger. It's Drew. Yeah. Nope, that's how you say it. That's gotta be it. Is there anything down here? Dead? Glacier water. What's that guy doing? I bet he's headed to mashed potato. Well, I got good news for you, buddy. I can do the twist. You can mash potato, but can you do the twist? Then he falls like a fat domino. I mean, that is a catchy song. And then on top of it, there's an easy dance that people can do. Mashed potato, do the twist. There you go. You're winning. I mean, if you find a girl who's drunk enough, you can impress her with those skills. Alright, let's see if this works again. Yep. Brrr. I'm shooting that thing down. How do you do the wheel or the quick menu? Uh-oh, now a fire. Okay. I was a little worried there for a second. Q. Oh, F. Okay. Hmm. Alright, we'll do it this way. R. Whoops, no, it's not C, it's R. R is the favorite. Oh, then we can look at stuff, sort of. Alright. Oh, whoops. You were asking about the favorite menu during a fight. Swap without inventory. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Usually I push the 1 or the 2 or the 9 or whatever, you know. Hmm. Well, now I know how to favorite it. Yeah, it did say the C key. So maybe the C is what... Well, no, that would... Actually, that's the one that let us look at stuff. All the way back here? Press C to open the favorites menu. Use or equip. Okay. There we go. Yeah. I thought there was like a circle menu. Maybe that's in Grounded. But do I really have to like move my mouse and click on something? Because this, look, that's me using the mouse. I have to move the mouse and then use the keyboard. This fucking game. I hate this game. Oops. That wasn't cool. Mm-hmm. I brought you a drink, man. Sounds like you need it. I think these guys are a little dehydrated. Dehydrated. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Colette's going to church, and we're going to a cathedral. Isn't there one of these that's filled with gold or something? Piles of gold on the ground? Okay, this is another thing that sucks about this game, is that for some reason it barely allows me to adjust items. To rotate them. Come on. Okay. Bear, moth, owl. I call it a moth. Butterflies have different wings. A dragonfly would have 2 sets of wings. Oh, okay. Ah, press a number when the favorites menu's open. Okay. Wait a minute. D. Number. Yep, you're right. Bang, there we go. No more menus for me. Thanks for the help. Greatly appreciated. Oh, there's one other thing we gotta do. That's right. Let's see. Cheers. Neons. 2712. Boom, boom. Oh, wow. Wonder how downriver mining is doing. Haven't seen that dude in a couple of years. Yeah. And in return, Last I saw him, he was cutting a piece of opal to make a tooth. And I was like, yeah, that's interesting. There's some guy in Australia who used a bunch of opal to make teeth. I want to make garnet teeth. All my teeth will look like blood. Yeah. Yeah. Good at fighting, but not security. Whoops. Wait, did he just cough on me? What a jerk. Oh. I should have just started with the gut stab. Ah, this is what Jarl Balscruff wants, right? The map? Looking for the map of old burial sites. Yep, I was right. We're not going back the other way. Right? We just follow this outside? It's a front to back type thing. After 4,000 years of dust accumulation. Well, I guess that's fair. It's biological warfare. That's what that is. I'm gonna give you the COVID fist. That person must have died of stench. Like, you know what? We're gonna bury you with some flowers. Feel bad for you dying of stink. They got stunk to death. Yeah. Alright. So now we go back to the Jarl. But we're on the other side. What is that crap? I don't think we can go back, so I'm just gonna go forward. We're going through all the same stuff again. Yeah, there ain't no going that way. Not without a horse. Does this game have horses? I don't remember. Yeah, it does. Yep. They wouldn't make a game without horses. back to Riverwood before Whiterun. Alrighty. Can do. Have that can-do attitude. Because I drank a can of Mountain Dew. I could make that into a clip. I don't know. I don't want to do it. Alright. I'm going to do it because I got that can of dew attitude. That can of dew attitude. Got canned dew attitude. Ooh, a house. Loot. Hey, what's up?
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Yeah, you're a frickin' Assassin's Guild lady. I bet it.
I get so lonely out here.
Yeah, you're either a witch or a member of the Assassin's Guild.
Lonely out here. It's so nice to have a visitor.
I'm sure it is.
It's so nice to have a visitor.
Yeah, she's... What kind of book she got? Alchemy, no. Apothecary satchel? Ah, oh, ho, 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 ho. Definitely something going on here. Well, I used to use the horses to climb mountains. What, is she a necromancer? Ah, I bet she's part of the Under Dawn, the Mythic Dawn, whatever it is. Helby dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come, live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together we can form a proper coven, and your training will be... Ah, she's a witch. I thought she was working for the Thieves Guild, or Assassin's Guild. Enchantment has gem... Enchantments are learned by disenchanting enchanted items. You know, I don't think I actually enchanted stuff in this game. I just used the stuff that I get. Oop. Okay. She's angry. She's angry. Yeah, I do quick saves, but I also occasionally save as I go along. I've got like a gigabyte's worth of saves. Really? You don't have to be mean like that. Alright. I was gonna be nice. I thought we'd be friends. Whoa. 50% faster? Also, I switched the quick save or the quick load to F8. That way they're on opposite sides. Because I have mixed up F9 and F5. But if I do F8, then it's I can double finger to feel if there's a gap. We're going swimming. Whoa, yeah. Boosh. That was cool. That underwater's pretty neat. Who doesn't love a nice fish tank? Or at least the smell of a nice fish tank. Ah. That was weird. How's your fish tank?
Help any way I can.
Oh, okay. All right. So do I talk to her again or what?
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
And not in your belly.
The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself. Good day.
The traitor.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Excuse me, are you
I
James?
don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Are you James Woods?
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Ah.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
That much
Thank
gold,
you
man,
so
that'd be
much for taking care of those thieves.
worth 40
Riverwood
grand.
Trader is
It's
back
a
to the
fine
way
day
it
with
used to
you
be.
around.
You do.
You're a
You and
strapping
me,
young man.
we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. That's cool. She says, you're a strapping young lad. Don't be a stranger. I'm going to use that more often. Don't be a stranger.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Free follower. Do I want any of this? I mean, he's got potatoes, but he doesn't have any ham. Gotta have the ham and the potatoes.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
All right.
All right, then.
Does she follow?
We're not from around here. That makes two of us.
Really? Is that all I get? Money? Do I have the letter? Followers are handy until I go somewhere that they can't. Seven or Faendel? Isn't it the dude that wants me to take it up the mount? But I already... No. He's talking about that mountain. Okay, that's a different mountain. Yeah. Alvor. Yeah, let's go across the bridge. What the difference is between this one and Skyrim regular. Oh shit, there's a friggin' group of birds stuck in the tree or something. Hungry wolves. Yeesh. Well, much like a sperm, we will just keep swimming. Whale, sperm whale. We will just keep swimming. Woo, yeah, paddle, baby. Bloosh. Whoa. Skloosh. Whoa. Boof. Wow. So refreshed.
say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here to build it.
A big old building. The Furry Guild? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. Wild. I forgot. That was right around that time. This computer I built in 2014, and it was built for Windows 7. Somehow or another, there was never a Windows 9. That just weirds me out. Like, I keep waiting for them to start calling it, like, Windows 11 Pro and Super Windows 11 Pro and Windows 11 Warrior Style or whatever all this, you know. Oh, Windows 11 Turbo. They had Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2, the new characters, Street Fighter 2, etc. Furry Guild. What's the Furry Guild? Ah, alright. There we go. I was just gonna pass right by, not even sell him anything. What's up, Prasad?
This one needs something?
Depends. I should have sold stuff to
Take a look.
the Gold Claw store guy. He liked me. Damage is 10. Ten point oh, point 2, point 6, point 1, point 7. Yeah. It's not even 11. It's like a version. 7, 8, 8.1. Yeah. Street Fighter 2.1. It's a Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows 8.1 Turbo. So the idea was that I was collecting these to sell them. Now I'm kind of at the point where I just want to collect iron daggers the whole game and then fill a room with them. Damn it. This frickin' game, I swear. There. Hmm. Oh wow, potions of stamina. That's kind of interesting. I've found that to be really handy in Morrowind. It made a difference. But in this game in Oblivion, I never used the stamina potions. The companions. The companions. That sounds so familiar. The companions. Aren't those the ones that, they turn in, they're werewolves or something? Werebears? Oh no, I sold my sweet roll. At least I still got apple pie.
Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
You as well. You want to scratch under the ear? Maybe he'd probably give me better prices. And give him a chin scratch and a licky treat. Is that catnip? You wouldn't mind if I have a nip?
Close with the dragons about. Official business only.
So the werebears are in Solstheim, right? And then, which game has were sharks? And wereligators.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Now they have kids in the game. Did they have kids in Oblivion? Yeah, they did. Yeah. Not in Skyrim, though. Or Morrowind. Whatever, I'm losing track.
I get them fresh from the farms daily, Muslim.
If you were getting them from my farm,
I spend a lot of
twice
time
as
for
fresh.
so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Does she ever actually buy the...
The bannered mare in the evenings, Ulfina? And why shouldn't I? Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep.
Brigands I can handle.
I'm
This talk
sorry
of
I
dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
I think she likes me. Were you ever able to sell the horn to her?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat. Break our presence on earth. Today, they take away your faith. But tomorrow, what then? Through the elves,
Oh, okay, he's preaching. Yeah, see, I told Colette we were going to church. That's all you need to know. The Thalmor are coming to get you. They look kind of freaky. They have their own OnlyFans. There's horny for. She's a horny for you. Can steal it in the tavern behind her. Well, that's where she'd probably have it. You can remember if she'll take it. Can't remember if she'll take it. I think she will. She does shady business herself. Okay. Yeah, I could never. I carried that horn around and could not sell it to her. It was some kind of bug or something.
My lord. What's the meaning of this interruption?
Oh, I was coming at you.
Is not receiving visitors.
who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
Dragon.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach. Hey, watch it!
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Hey, Jarl Ballscruff, can you teach me to manscape? Let's see, the dragon destroyed Helgen. Oh yeah, I'll tell him that.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
You know, he's got that fur and stuff, and like I wound up, somebody asked me to move a moose's head from the wall of one house to a different house. That moose head's big, man.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
I was like, taking down a moose would be a job without a gun.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Do I look like a fetcher to you? You, Enwa.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, the dragon stone. Got it. I appreciate that. That saved us some time. Here's the stone.
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
That was easy.
You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Reward.
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Farengar.
Near and Farengar.
Come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Oh yeah, where'd Scruffy go?
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
All right then.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
I love different dialogue. I also like getting, you know, more story concentrated. I'll go do a thing, I'll come back, I get more story instead of a little bit. I'm doing something and forget what I was doing in the first place.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Yep.
Damn those Growmiez to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks.
But we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop. I can't get this on my own.
I don't don't have any money.
Ulfric,
5 seconds right
patron
now.
of the great clan battle poem.
10 seconds tomorrow.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the western watchtower.
A dragon?
Now we're in for it. You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
Noticed you caught that. I'm going back later.
The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age.
I adopt all the kids and buy them stuff.
If you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
I bring them toys and treats.
Let's move out.
And give them money and play with them.
Rorikstead's nice enough to...
All the things I would do if I was a responsible adult. Yeah, like Spider-Man. Like a poop. Flip. That was gross. Shoot, we're getting close to Jeannie's thing. I'm gonna have to end the stream after the fight and go do reality things. She looks like she has to poop.
No signs of any dragon right now. It
What?
sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Right, okay. There we go. Spread them. And look for survivors.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Oh yeah?
Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Yeah, he's definitely on the other side. There we go. Dude, you were supposed to wait. I'm not done looting around here. I didn't even get a chance to loot. And now what? Oh yeah, I've got a finger, don't I? Those bones are so heavy. Okay, so he was gonna get me, but then he wound up getting the guard instead. I was thinking about healing up, but then I was like, nah, we're just gonna keep using this spear thing. And it worked. Hey. What's up?
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few.
I can't believe it.
I don't know
You are
about this dragon.
Dragonborn.
I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irle? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irle. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't an orc.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
Well, let's give it a shout. Bullshit.
That's a shout. Like the Greybeards on their mountain.
Hold on, let me try this again. Oh, it didn't work. I think it's kind of funny. He's like, I'm gonna shout you off the wall. Bullshit.
He summons the Phuong.
That's how I feel. Like, that's how I feel when someone tells me something bogus.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
Yes, sir. We sure did. Bullshit. And then they just fly against the wall. Yeah. Not a single ounce of loot. Well, shoot.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
It learned its lesson.
I'm glad you're on our side. I can't believe we actually killed a dragon.
Yeah. The dragon bones and scales are worth a fortune. Thus saith the dragon. This game is...
There is no trust for
Oh, that's the people on the mountain hollering for me, huh? Because I am a kindred spirit to the Dovas.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
It's DLC, right?
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
What's this about?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for him?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information.
Well, that helps me find him.
If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Will do.
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information.
Related to the Redguard lady in the tavern. Yeah, she's a princess or something, right? I don't know. I was thinking that was DLC, but it's not, is it? OG Real Deal Story. Do you ever play the Skyrim online? Or whatever it is? Elder Scrolls on the Line? I bought it, but I've never played it. I looked at a video of it.
You did it. You killed the dragon.
And I was like, this is not the same. And there's like no story. Hammerfell Nobility, yep. The reason I want to do it is so I can check out the other environments. Who doesn't want to go to Kitty Cat Land?
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yeah.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Yeah.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Yeah.
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
The throat of the world? Should I manscape before we go up there?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice.
Not really into beards.
The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Lydia. Isn't she like the actual ultimate weapon in the game? Solid 5 minutes still chuckling at the idea of the Dragonborn calling some bullshit. And the old men on the mountain on top shouting back to acknowledge that they too heard the That's That's pretty funny. Alright, I think I better go and do things. I gotta go and do Jeannie's thing, and then I gotta go and do the door, and then I gotta go and do the floor, and I gotta go fight a war, and then I gotta go and make love to a boar. Wait, that ain't right. Alright. You have yourself a fine day, Neons. And I appreciate the help with the keys and all that kind of stuff. I'll see you next time.